Williamson is 10 times the world champion. Bax and Stupilis, they've done it again. Unbelievable. Marvin van Lukenen certainly deserves the red plate. And what an incredible sport this is. Fast, high and spectacular. Unbelievable.
Everybody puts their weight towards the front of the machine, and we anticipate the start of the first race of the 2022 World Sidecarcross Championship, heading towards the first corner. Who will get the whole shot? Etienne Bax and Andre Cermak. Looks like they have the inside line, but Marvin van Lukenen and Robbie Bax trying to overcome. Then it's Kurt Varick and Larry Kunas up into third place on the number 5. I believe it is Julian Velden and Glenn Janssens up next.
Yeah, Julian making a stick, very nice.
Well,
and that fast you can.
Absolutely, and then just over this to jump into the left and then the right over this big tabletop once again. But, Gert van Verven, Ben van den Bogart look to the inside, and they've managed to get ahead of Kurt Varick and Larry Kunas. So in the space of half a lap, Kurt Varick and Larry Kunas go from 3rd down to 5th now, because Julian Velden and Glenn Janssens have promoted themselves up into 3rd place, with Gert van Verven, Ben van den Bogart chasing hard. Not a great start to the season for the number 23 crew. They're through. Julian Velden and Glenn Janssens are through on Marvin van Lukenen and Robbie Bax. So while we was looking at the number 23 crew in the pits, we've had a change for 2nd place. Julian Velden and Glenn Janssens make their way up into the 2nd place position, with Marvin van Lukenen and Robbie Bax now doing the chasing.
And, yeah. Van Werven doing a great job,
What will be the reason for Marvin van Lukenen and Robbie Bax? Just Kurt Varick, Larry Kunas make their way up into 4th place as well. Was that a mistake there from Gert van Verven?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I thought his bike stalled maybe or something.
Well, we saw him take a quick look back. He knew something was up, and Kurt Varick and Larry Kunas didn't need a second invitation. They are now into 4th place, with Marvin van Lukenen and Robbie Bax seemingly in a very, very insecure 3rd. Gert van Verven and Ben van den Bogart look to the inside. Can't quite carry the momentum through to make a move. Marvin van Lukenen and Robbie Bax once again opt for the outside line. Kurt Varick and Gert van Verven go for the inside over the crest, and we've got yellow flags showing in this section.
Very difficult to overtake here, but yeah, they'll be looking for any mistake that Marvin may make. But yeah, let's see.
Oh, at the inside, the move is being made. He goes wide. Can Marvin van Lukenen and Robbie Bax in, dropping another position there. So Kurt Varick and Larry Kunas now up into 3rd place, as they were earlier on in the race. What a fantastic race these guys have had it so far.
And Marvin.
Gert van Verven, Ben van den Bogart are through as well. Hand up in the air.
For Marvin, I think.
Hand in the air for Marvin van Lukenen and Robbie Bax. 3rd place, Kurt Varick and Larry Kunas. 4th place, Gert van Verven, Ben van den Bogart. And rounding out the top 5 is Marvin van Lukenen and Robbie Bax. Well, I think it's safe to say that Etienne Bax and Andre Cermak know that they are coming round to take victory. The sound of the air horns in great delight from the fans that Etienne Bax and Andre Cermak coming around to take 25 points. It's Bax and Cermak who win the first race then of the weekend and of the season. 25 points in the pocket for our reigning champion. And what a dominant display it was. Julian Velden and Glenn Janssens just coming through the picture now to take 22 points. And that is a good start to the season for the Dutch and the Belgian. Kurt Varick, Larry Kunas try as they might to overcome the deficit that they were experiencing between themselves and Velden and Janssens. The 5-second board is up. The countdown is on before the gate drop. Who will get the whole shot? The Reds rise, a few little creepers, and away we go. All Stuart Brown and Josh Chamberlain right on the far right-hand side. But it's going to be Etienne Bax and Andre Cermak. Oh, but it's Marvin van Lukenen and Robbie Bax who've been caught up as well. Gert van Verven, Ben van den Bogart, Julian Velden and Glenn Janssens are all caught up there as well. This has really let Etienne Bax and Andre Cermak off the hook. Oh, hand up in the air from Ben van den Bogart as well, but we turn our attention back to the front group, and well out in front already is Etienne Bax and Andre Cermak. 2nd place, Justin Kuban and Rodolphe Lebreton. I know Dion Rietman, who was commentating with us earlier, he will be very, very happy with that indeed. Davy Sanders, Luke Rostang there in 3rd place as well. Wow, who would have thought that this would be the top 3 at the end of the first race here for the second one? Fantastic stuff. There's Kurt Varick and Larry Kunas going around the outside, as does the two British crews of the number 199 and the 100. That is Brett Wilkinson, Joe Millard with the number 100 of Jake Brown and Paul Horton. It is all going on here. Drama wherever you look on this circuit. There is the number 91 of Benny Weiss and Patrick Schneider. There's Marvin van Lukener and Robbie Bax just in front, trying to make up as many. Oh, they're over the top. Marvin van Lukener and Robbie Bax are down. They're down, and they caught up with Benny Weiss and Patrick Schneider as well. Very, very close to the edge of the circuit there, and they're going up the inside, and Brett Wilkinson and Joe Millard have put themselves up another position ahead of Justin Kuban and Rodolphe Lebreton. So a change of third place now then. Yellow flag still being shown. And we've got a hand in the air there for one of our crews. It's the number 5 of Kurt Varick and Larry Kunas. I don't believe it. What's happened here? Kurt Varick and Larry Kunas. Oh, we have a red flag. That is the reason they have their hand up in the air. So red flag here in Markelo, the second race and final race of the weekend. And we have a red flag. It sounds as though we may have had an incident there for Gert van Verven and Ben van den Bogart. But not quite sure how or what has happened. But either way, that is the reason behind the stoppage of this race. So this is how they look as we head into the next round. Etienne Bax and Andre Chermak on 50 out of 50, as we mentioned. Varick and Kunas up next with Brett Wilkinson and Joe Millard on 35. Veldman, Stefan Weiss, Loic van der Putten inside the top 5 as we come away from Markelo. Great stuff there. Gert van Verven, Ben van den Bogart. We send our best wishes there to Gert and Ben. Jake Brown, Paul Horton, Marco Heinze and Rudy Betschart ahead of Justin Kuban and Frank Mulders inside the top 10. Kurt Gordiev, Marvin van Lukener and Robbie Bax come away from the first round in 12th place, just ahead of Davey Sanders and Tom van der Lagermatt. Foden, Weiss, Stuart Brown ahead of Prunier, Adrian Petter and Tano Riesner.
Williamson is 10 times the world champion. Bax and Stupilis, they've done it again. Unbelievable. Marvin van Lukener certainly deserves the red plate. And what an incredible sport this is. Fast, high and spectacular. Unbelievable.